this is what the border of Ecuador looks like. So the border is a real joke. I went into Peru, but I didn't have a stamp to get out of Ecuador and a stamp of entry of Peru. So now I'm back. I went back and I'm in Ecuador once again, and I'm gonna try another border point 10 kilometers away because I need those stamps, otherwise I'll be in trouble later. I'm at the second border and the same thing happens, no buildings, nothing. So I'm in Peru for the second time of the day and still no sign of like somewhere where I can get a stamp on my passport. Once again, back to Ecuador. Oh. Ole! Third time in Peru, and I think I'm on the good way now. Apparently there is an immigration office 2 kilometers down the road. Let's go Peru! The motors are really bad here, so I can use the slipstream, but now my leader has some mechanical issues. Okay.
¡Ale, vamos!
This is the bike life. I have nothing in my head, no responsibilities. My only missions are enjoying the Peruvian sea and find a nice camping spot for the night. Perfect. I hope you can hear me with all this wind, and the reason that there is so much wind is because I'm currently situated at Punto Negritos, and it's the most western part of all South America, so there is no protection from the sea and the wind is really powerful.
I was walking on the beach and I met Moises and Fernando, who invited me this morning to eat breakfast at their house. So, este es la bici de Manuel. ¿Y tú vas a viajar a dónde con la bici?
Voy hasta Cartagena con eso.
A Cartagena desde aquí.
Salí desde Lima y voy hasta el Caribe.
De Lima a Cartagena.
Ahora está destruida.
Ah, sí. Necesitas de cambiar algunas partes.
Last day of riding before 3 days of rest. Over the last 26 days I've only taken 2 days off, so I can feel my legs are really heavy now. Oh. So tonight I'm hosted by the owners of this bike shop, and I don't really understand what's happening, but they are bringing some beers in, and I think they are going to do an interview like in the shop, so I have to explain the adventure in Spanish.
Cusqueña
Cusqueña
de trigo,
Okay.
Perú. A ver. A ver.
Excelente, gracias. So here is the much needed update. Because my brother is joining the adventure, I had to skip a part in Peru, because Peru is really a huge country. So I was in Piura and I took the bus all the way to Lima. Now I am in Lima and waiting for my brother to go and hit the mountains. So I just cleaned my bike, everything is fixed, and now I am hosted by a legend whose name is Fernando. So this is Fernando, who came and get me at the bus station and took me to his casa de ciclista.
Bienvenidos a Lima, Perú, a Callao, Perú.
Lima, Peru. Okay. All the flags of cyclists who came here.
Hay otro ciclo viajero.
Wow.
Recuerdo. Sticker.
It's the big day. We are going towards the airport to welcome Charles into the adventure.
Hola, 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 hola.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm really happy. First video of TandemTraverse. I'm here with Fernando.
Hola.
Hola Fernando. And today we are going to climb the Machu Picchu.
Es un pequeño regalo para Fernando.
Gracias.
¿Dónde vas a poner?
Ahí, ¿dónde están las banderas?
Okay.
Allez diable.
¿Cómo?
Allez diable.
Allez diable.
We just bought some hojas de coca. Can you explain what it is? Tu peux dire en
Des
français.
coca. Alors ça, ce sont des feuilles qu'on va mâcher lorsqu'on va monter en altitude. Parce que là, pour l'instant, on est à 0 en altitude, enfin environ 10 mètres. Et on va monter jusqu'à 5000 mètres au maximum. Et donc tout ça en une journée seulement. Donc il va falloir qu'on s'habitue vite à l'altitude. Et on va faire ça avec ça. Quand tu mâches ça, tous tes problèmes disparaissent. Sería el la, mi, do, sol. Ok.
So right now is the last night, last probably comfortable night we'll have before heading to the mountains. And Charles' godfather, Cedric, kindly invited us to eat in a delicious restaurant that's owned by one of his friends, I think. And we didn't realize it was fancy, so look at our beautiful outfits.
Okay, Oscar, what are we doing right now?
Packing all our stuff, and we're all almost ready to go and hit the mountains of Peru.
So today it was a very easy climbing, like 2000 meters of dénivelé.
Elevation gain.
Yes. And so tomorrow we are going to take things seriously, and we are going to the Machu Picchu. Yes.
So we successfully left Lima and are now situated at 2000 meters into a small village and surrounded by mountains, and we are going to get even higher and in more remote places. So we will see how our bodies will react today to the altitude. It's going to be a good challenge.
Let's go. Temperature is perfect. The way we did until now was perfect. The landscapes were beautiful. What a life.
We are very slow because this is the longest climb of our lives. From Lima to where we go, it's 140 kilometers only climbing.
Soy molto fatigas.
Here we are at the starting point of the Peru Great Divide, the mythical road. We left the highway and we are at 3,500 meters of altitude and we start feeling it. So now we have to go really slowly to acclimatize for the next 2 days and then enjoy all the beauties of this beautiful trace. We'll see probably a lot of llamas, guanacos, condors. I don't know the exact terms in English, but oh my god, it's gonna be amazing.
Okay, 3 kilometers to go, and then we are finally at the top of the Machu Picchu. But Oscar is a little exhausted, so we do a little pause for now. And when he's ready, we are going to the top. Okay, so we are here now at how much altitude?
4,000 exactly.
4,000 exactly. So our head begins to ache a little bit, and so we have two advices if you have a headache, how you can deal with it. So the first one is to breathe like what's the technique, Oscar?
It's called the Wim Hof tactique. I don't know exactly how it works, so I don't want to share bad information. But headaches are just caused by the lack of oxygen. So you have to force yourself just to breathe way more and way deeper, and it really helps. Like, it's stupid, but that's the first advice.
That's the first advice. And the second advice is to take some cola leaves, some leaves of the cola plant. Coca plant. This one. And so you can either chew on it or you can put it in a warm water. And that's what we are going to do right now because my head is hurting so bad.
Más bonito, más hermoso.
¿Es más hermoso?
Mis amigos. ¿De dónde vienen?
Bélgica.
Bélgica. Ellos son de Bélgica, hijo.
¿Conoces Bélgica o no?
No, yo apenas conozco Perú.
Es en Europa.
Si.
Ah, Europa, ¿no?
Si, si, Europa et près de France, on dit ça.
Cerca
Cerca.
de Francia.
C'est la France.
So challenging. So challenging, but so beautiful. We have 50 meters of elevation left. Sunset. So we did 4 hours for 22 kilometers. It's really hard. Les montagnes. We underestimated a little bit the difficulty with the altitude, and yeah, we found luckily a guy
who can drive us towards the place where we want to sleep tonight. Because there's not a lot here. We are literally just in the mountains. So yeah, we'll have to plan smaller days for the next few stages.
Day 3 on the Peru Great Divide.
We are heading to Thomas. It's a little pueblo at 70 kilometers of here.
Yeah.
And so voila. Tonight was a really bad night for both of us because our heads were banging because of the altitude. But we hope that today we are going to s'habituer. On espère qu'on va s'habituer à l'altitude. Et voilà, du coup maintenant c'est que du bon pour la suite.
¿Podemos dar la comida a el Paquito?
A Pepe.
¿Y tú cómo te llamas?
Gerardo,
Gerardo. ¿Y tú vives aquí?
sí,
¿Tú vives solo?
sí, solo, pero
¿Solo?
siempre vienen a verme, mis familias.
Ah, ok.
Ah,
¿Y cómo es de vivir aquí en la sierra solo? ¿Te gustas? O...
Sí, tranquilo, yo ya me he acostumbrado ya acá. Yo también soy de allá de Jauja.
Ok.
Me he venido acá a vivir y me acostumbré.
¿Y cuántos años tú vives aquí?
Ya por lo menos 30, por lo menos aproximadamente 30 años será ya.
30 años.
Ah,
Ok. Con las vacas, Pepe y perros. Excelente.
drama this morning. This hotel looks pretty good, but actually it's pretty shitty because it's super cold and yeah, I don't know why, but we woke up and there's a lot of water on the ground, and so all our clothes are completely wet and it's super cold outside, so that's not the best thing. That's the best way to start the day. Some beautiful sceneries still, but it made some big damage because Charles has some knee problems.
Yes, my knee hurts too bad. I forced a little bit too much the first days, so I now have to rest a little bit. So we will have to take a stop, maybe.
Yeah, so we're going to the next big city with a car or anything.
Hopla, empanada. Right now, serious things are going to happen. We're going to watch Paddington and Peru.
Se pierden.
Pueden encontrar el camino a casa.
¿Cómo te llamas? Yo olvido tu nombre.
Raida.
Raida. Y Raida da a nosotros un pequeño regalo. Sí. Patatas dulces.
Qué lindo.
Qué rico.
Ay, mi foto va a ir a Europa.
Ale
Ali Guzmán.
Guzmán.
Ali Guzmán.
Ole. We are heading towards the hospital to check with the doctors what they think about the wound of the dog that hit Charles, because if he has rabies it's very serious, so we'll see what they say. And normally tomorrow we are back on the bikes and fly and continue to cycle on the Peru Great Divide.
Hello everyone, we just woke up today, and today I hope is the last day of resting because of my knee. I think my knee is doing better, but we will see this tomorrow. So Oscar now is going to make a little tour, and then we are heading to Ayacucho. And then at Ayacucho, we are going to restart the trip. Let's go!
We are back on the bike, back on the Peru Great Divide. We have been resting for a couple of days, and now we will see if the knee of Carlitos is gonna hold on. We'll try again. And today we've read on a cyclist blog that there are some very dangerous dogs once again, so we'll have to carry some stones to throw them in case we get attacked. I got my stick with me to be safe around dogs.
because I already have been bitten once and it will not happen twice.
Starting to rain and it's gonna be terrible. We found a little shelter just to eat lunch and we can hear the storm incoming. The apocalypse! Look! We've had some rain, but actually it was alright. And now we have a last big climb to end up the day on very difficult gravel, but it's really beautiful once again. The Peru Great Divide is really challenging. How are you feeling?
Feeling great, feeling exhausted, but feeling great. We have 2.5 kilometers to go, 100 meters in altitude, so let's fucking go. De Bruyne? Conoci De Bruyne? Si? Es de Bélgica? Si?
This is so easy. When we get to a small Peruvian village, we just get there and then people start talking to us, and right now they are fixing a room like in their house, I guess.
You're here with
And yeah,
Randy.
we are también with Randy. Hola Randy.
Hola,
¿Cómo estás?
muy bien.
¿Tú vives aquí?
Sí,
¿Cómo es la vida aquí?
más o menos está bien.
¿Está bien? ¿Sí?
Pays d'honneur aux Belgiques et aux patries, pour t'aimer tous nos cœurs.
We have a very important match, Belgium against Peru, in about 15 minutes here on this field. The only problem is that we have the shirt of Peru. We're not representing the Red Devils, but we will do our best. We will kick their ass, yeah!
On va les enculer sa mère, c'est horrible.
Montre l'arrière de ton t-shirt.
Carlos. Done both times. Like usual.
They are pretty good actually. TandemTraverse, ole!
What a start of the day with Oscar.
It's too hard. This This road is really hard. We are moving in average 3.5 kilometers an hour. And it's going uphill but with such a steep gradient. It's really hard, and Charles still feels his knee and needs to push the bike, so we aren't making any progress. It's really hard. There is one thing that we don't vlog really well here, is the dog attacks in Peru. How many dog attacks do we have every day, do you think?
At least 20.
Yeah, we have like 20, but it's hard to film them because you have to keep your balance, we have to throw stones at them. Charles has a stick, but we have some dogs. I see they're 200 meters in front of us. I will try to film you this dog attack.
Je te baptise chevalier.
And I have...
We're back at the Stone Age, brothers. Let's go.
We are once again over 4,000 meters of elevation, and we wanted to camp here, but because apparently there is a beautiful view on the valley, but as you can see, this is the valley. So much clouds and we can't see anything. Normally it's a huge valley with mountains, rivers and stuff. After a broken phone, a dog that bit him in the leg, a knee injury, my brother now has a bike problem, so we have to fix it before continue our trip. So the mechanic Roberto fixed the bike. He worked 1 hour on the bike and charges 15 sol, which is equivalent to 4 euros. 4 euros for 1 hour.
So here we are at the Peruvian specialty coffee shop, Nicolai Coffee. It is apparently the best coffee in whole Peru. Even Italians make compliments about it. So we are gonna try it. There are also the très bonne glace. And after 1,000-meter climbing, this is our little victory. As you can see here, it has participated to the World Barista Championship.
What a lunch spot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We have been super lucky with the weather because it's the rainy season here in Peru, but our luck will soon be over. We need to head there. Last day on the bike for Charles.
Yeah. We are here at the historical center of Cusco, and it's a lovely place. I will show you what it looks like. How to recognize Belgians at a restaurant. Ole!
Okay, hello guys. So today we want to eat in peace, but there are two French girls and they want to eat with us. So let's present you Maeva,
Hello.
the beautiful girl from France.
Oh, I hate him because I'm from Beaujolais, where you drink wine. It's the best part of France, and they're just jealous.
Okay. And we also have Sarah.
Il a la tomate dans la bouche,
Ouais, c'est a couille. So this is what we are going to eat tonight.
It's a local specialty and we have to try it.
It's a rice. Hello, c'est Maë. Donc aujourd'hui on a passé la soirée avec nos deux jumeaux et Sarah. Voilà, Sarah qui a envie de dormir parce qu'on a passé la journée à Rainbow Mountain. On conseille à 100%, il n'y a pas de neige, vous inquiétez pas, vous pouvez y aller. Bref, voilà, en tout cas on fait plein de bisous et puis bah c'est en français, je suis désolée. J'ai complètement oublié que c'était pour les Anglais. Bye guys.
Every bike adventure ends with a big bike box, and we just found one for Charles, who is going back tomorrow, back to Belgium. I'm going to continue solo in Bolivia, but you will see this in the next episode. And to finish this wonderful part of the journey with my brother, we have a last surprise, and we are going to do some quads in the beautiful mountains here. See you and ciao.